Well, it's telling us that we are on, and it says that we are live, but we got to still click a bunch of buttons to make sure everything's working out right. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're gonna have some fun stuff planned today. A little bit late. It's not terrible. Opening up my Discord, make sure I don't have anything crazy going on. Oh, that's right. I need to get that over there. I might have to do that real quick. How have y'all been today? How have you been doing? We're looking forward to streaming a little bit. Pull my dashboard up. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. We're just going to hit some folks up and let them know that we appreciate the follows over there on Twitch. That would be Wave Seaside. Followed us as well. That's awesome. Silented followed us. Valorum MX, of course. Leo JW12, thank you so much. Unkind Sloth. George Beats 9 and Zinter Sack all followed over there on Twitch as well. Oh, I missed, as well as Ghost. Thank you so much for the follows over there on Twitch. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I'm gonna turn my personal volume down just a little bit. Hopefully the tunes are not overwhelming. You know what I could do? I could probably just click over here and see if I have anything. There we go. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It says I'm offline. Why did it say I'm offline? Do I got messages? No, I don't have any messages. It's a 6 frames a second, 57 kilobytes per second. Looks like I'm online. Oh, there it goes. It just needed update. Oh gosh. And now I can hear myself talking. Let's see. Hear myself talking. Let's see. There we go. And even my microphone could pick up on the fact that I'm talking. So I don't know what the problem was. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get over here back to the stream manager and let's leave that up and going. That is fantastic. Let's see. Looks like there's things going on, but it doesn't really say. Looks like there's things going on. There it goes. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully you are having a fantastic day. What? Oh my goodness. Things are happening over there and I didn't even see them. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Let's get this. We got to just let folks know over on Instagram. Hey y'all. Thanks for joining. Live chat is on. Let's pin that up there. Sorry, Instagram. Something in there. I don't know. It's the way how y'all system works. It doesn't do that. Looky there. And thank you so much for Hayden for sharing the live. I appreciate that. That was fantastic. We're going to pull this screen right here so that I can look at that. Perfect. And that leaves all of this over here so I can read that. That's even better. And then we will pull our shout outs over here. I keep a little folder of some special folks that I love for shouting out. And somebody that I missed in the last shout out was this individual right here, which is Alfie Bills. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Alfie. Such an amazing streamer. Just a generally nice guy indeed. An amazing builder in his own rights. And they're all part of the Runecraft server that I like to shout out occasionally. And another one that just truly is just an awesome person. Oh, thank you so much for the share. I appreciate that. That's so cool. Somebody else that I missed in the last stream shouting out because they're just such an amazing content creator is the one and only Mr. D Kizzle. Another fantastic person indeed, and I highly recommend you go check them out. So let's see here. I got the multi-stream, got the multi-chat going. It looks like everything's working there. Up. There's Twitch and there's YouTube. Awesome. The only one we're missing is TikTok. Anybody mention anything in TikTok? That way I can test, make sure that's working over there. That'd be greatly appreciated. My name's Seth. This is Better Together with Seth. I'm just a blocky dude placing cubes one stream at a time. And oh, by the way, I love my wife. I like to open up this morning with saying how wonderful it has been these past 5 months, soon to be 6 months in January, which this happens to be the last stream of the year. I started streaming on July the 1st, and it has been an amazing adventure for me. I didn't know how well I was going to do at streaming, and didn't know how well I'd do at creating content. And so it's been amazing. I have greatly been overwhelmed by the amount of love and support from the entire community. Excuse me. It's early this morning. It's currently like 6:20 in the morning here in Texas. And I got a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to seize the day. Carpe diem, so to speak. Let's go after it. Let's attack it. Let's have fun today. It's what I said to myself. We're not worried about subs. We're not worried about follows. We're not worried about donations and all that crap. We're just here to have a good time. We're here for fun. So hopefully, it'll all come across there. And there's somebody over on the green app. What's up, OBL Stream Hub World? Sending me some kind of crazy emoji. Hope you're having a fantastic day. But no, kicked off this world in July and started off strong and kept running off hard as we could and just doing the things that we thought we should be doing. And we've slowly progressed and built our empire from the ground up. We started off punching trees, man, and we've made it quite a ways, in my opinion. So as we do with every stream, let's start off with where we left off with the last stream, which just so happens to be at the frog farm. Look at these things. Oh, it's night. Let's see. And I don't have my stuff in front of me. Taking screenshots. I don't know if I can do this. No. But sure. There we go. Go to here. Bop, bop. Let's get some sleep. We started off, or we ended off our stream yesterday, as a matter of fact. And we ended off here inside our little frog sanctuary. And I am so happy. Look at my little frog. Look at their frog butts. Remember, if anybody does, the whole plan of this area was to do it as ugly as we possibly could. And we said we would come in here and we would decorate on the inside to make it feel and look special. And I say the inside looks amazing. I mean, I am loving the inside. Let's come over here and look at it from this angle. And sure enough, I think it looks interesting. You know, it's got a lot of stuff kind of going on here. Our frogs seem to be happy. They seem to be they seem to be fat boys. They the only thing we don't really have in here is a lot of flowers and stuff, which, you know, we might just hold off on putting more flowers right now. All right, so let's venture out to the outside. Hopefully there's not too many mobs that just got spawned up. Oh, excuse me. No frogs allowed outside. Okay. I don't see any creepers. Let's get over here. And we did get this, we do have some horses that we ended up last stream getting a little faster horse than what we had before. And now we have these two guys. These two boys are doing an amazing job. So we're gonna keep them over here, and we're gonna continue to breed horses until we can get an infamous 14 speed. Now, something that we didn't really do on the last stream that I was so happy about was now it just connected to TikTok. So anybody mentioned anything over there in TikTok, I apologize if I didn't shout you out there. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Probably not. I don't have a lot of viewers over there right now. But yeah, we ended up creating this area while we were enjoying the holidays. You know, we didn't want to stream, couldn't stream at the house, so we just took advantage of just coming into the world, and this is what we did. We kind of cleaned up this little pathway here, as well as we built this little bridge that connects us from this side over here to our main inland over here. Now, I am a fan of this bridge. I think we're going to kind of continue it down later on. I don't know. We're not going to do that today's stream, but the first time, you know, roofs are already hard for me in the first place. The fact that I did that on an angle, I don't know why I was begging for some trouble. Let's see here. Did I put a fence post over here? I did. Get over here, hook you up, and looky there, Cab. What's up, man? Yo, how's it going? We got to take this tree down. I'm not a fan of this big tree. I like the fact that it put all the pods around, but I don't want it here. I don't want this big tree up here. Oh, I hate this mouse. We are going to have issues today. I can go ahead and tell you right now, this mouse, you know what? Let's try our other mouse real quick. What we doing in Minecraft? Man, we are trying to take down this tree. How have you been doing? You have any plans today? We are coming in today with no plans. That's right. I mean, we got stuff we could do. We absolutely have stuff we could do. I want to say one of the things that we absolutely need to do is walk on over to our frog lap farm and start addressing that. It's night for me right now. Oh man. Well, I guess you're across the pond. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great afternoon and an evening ahead, that you get some rest and relaxation. I'm currently in Texas. It is currently 6:26 in the morning here. And yeah, we've been in this world now for just a few minutes. Just kicked off my stream. I stream every Sunday, and just no huge agenda, nothing really special to do, you know, but we've made some progress in the world. Trying to, anyway. You know, that's the goal, right? It's just have a little fun, play with our blocky friends. There we go. I love this pathway though, man. Nice indeed, man. Thank you so much for joining. And what did I do with my horse? Where did horse go? I did put horse up, didn't I? Horse? Let's see. Hello? There. Why? Why are you over there, horse? Oh, I didn't lead him up. We didn't lead him up. Well, that's our own fault. Well, he's taking you on the backside of everything over here, which is not a bad thing. All right, there we go. We don't need the spruce saplings right now, so we'll be good. We probably need to go ahead and head on over. Oh, we're doing a little bit of a tour. First thing in the morning. So yeah, I built this while I was on a little bit of a holiday for Christmas and stuff, and I do love the way how this little area turned out. This was our second kind of path that we put together. The world generation looks so good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So one of our very first builds that we decided to tackle was a little fishing hut. And that's what you'll see right here. It's a nice little fishing hut. We decided that we would get our first mending book in this world, Cab, by fishing for it. And so we made this little hut just to have an area to fish from. And it worked out really nice. We ended up fishing 1,679 times to get it. Bunny says, wow, very beautiful. Thank you, Bunny. I appreciate that. Back there is is where we're storing things. And I started working on these little inlets right here, and I have, let's get off horse for a second. Let's get off horse for a second. So we started off with this one, which was all I wanted to kind of do in the very beginning. And horse, excuse you. He's a naughty horse. All right, so this was the first version of it, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we go in one? And so that's what I did. I went in one, and I thought, ooh, that looks really nice. We gotta wax that. And I thought, ooh, going in one looked good. I wonder if going in 3 would look even better. And I changed that block up. And so I'm torn on if I like this third one, the second one, or the first one, or if I want to do all 3 and just stagger them, because we got a really long hallway that kind of leads to our storage area. So I'm not really sure which one of these I'm going to do all the way down. And we're going to space them out a little bit so they're not all just bunched up right next to each other, if that makes sense. All right, let's get horse and let's go downstairs. Let's put some stuff up real quick. This is going to be, we got a village, we got a wandering trader out there who's useless. Let's get this out. Let's put some of our stuff up real quick. We got the all right, horse stay. Let's go down here. We got a little sheep farm up here. Got all the colors of wool. Then we come down here, and this is our main storage system area, where we're putting all of our blocks. And we haven't really expanded very much on this in a long time. When did I start this world? I started it in July the 1st, and been kind of goofing off playing. I really only play on the world on Sundays. Today, as a matter of fact, that's the only time I really play on the world. Now, every great once in a while, I'll come in here and do some maintenance stuff or just kind of goof off with things, but I try to limit. We really don't AFK in the world that much, to be honest with you. But July, so and I really just come in here for about 6 hours on a Sunday. So, compared to a lot of other folks out there, they do an amazing job, and we are way far behind. We're sitting at like day, 1200 or something like that, 1300. Bunny says, I like how in the storage room you have the corresponding blocks in front of the chest. Yes, that does help it out, and I am starting to, kind of get used to it. We don't have a lot of everything, but we ran through all of our stone. But yeah. Andesite and gravel and gravel and diorite, all of that stuff. And so this floor is actually meant to be kind of the natural floor, and then up here, up here was more of the specialty things. So we got some iron over here. We got very little redstone. Any of the gold we find, we got a little bit of diamonds. We're not doing too bad. Bunny said some people usually use item frames or signs, so I like the different idea. So this is not my idea. There is another content creator. His name is Pixel Riffs. I absolutely love that dude. He has an entire YouTube series, right? And it's called the Minecraft Survival Guide. And the homie is absolutely amazing. And this is what in his storage systems are way more complex than mine, but this is how he does his, and I've always loved it ever since then. But yeah, it is we gotta put it, well, why do I have both my beds in here? Let's put that there. Let's see. Oh, it's night. Let's go there. So yeah, some people do that, and I've taken that over, or I've done what he does. Let me show y'all this up here. So we are on Java, which allows us the ability to come onto the nether roof and build on top of the nether roof. Up there would be the gold farm. We don't need to go up there just yet because it'd be going crazy. Let's see here. And let's see here. Germanic Official over on the Red app said, Hi, Germanic. Hope you're having a great day. And Tetra7 said hi also. Hi, Tetra. Hope you are having a great day. We got these guys in boats because they're pretty annoying. Tetra said it's 2 p.m. for me. Oh, And then Dramatic Official says, how is IRL Minecraft Steve? IRL Minecraft Steve is doing great. This is the project that we shall be working with today, but we'll get back there. We're doing a little world tour right now. We need some frog lights, and these boys, these are our happy little friends, will be assisting us along the way. We got a little bit of a bee farm kind of going over there. And Evan said, finally, you're live. Hi, Evans. I hope you're having a great day. Hope everything is going well for you. Evan Dater said, Seth, it's like 4:30 a.m., but something really bad happened. Oh, no, Evan. I hate to hear that. I'm sorry, Evan. We're going to keep talking. Tell me what happened. All right. So this is our Panda Sanctuary, a.k.a. Hospital. Or this is the Panda Hospital. The Sanctuary is back over there. This is our Panda Hospital, which also happens to be our General Mob Farm.
Money, 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 money.
Oh my goodness. It's already kicking off. Cab sent 3 roses. Cab, no. Listen, no. No, you don't have to do that. I am just, this is a hobby. I'm having fun, and I appreciate it. You just being here means the world to me. It really does. You don't have to gift or donate me nothing. Dramatic Official says, how many Minecraft days have you spent in this world? I hate this question because, unfortunately, I gotta hit my function button. Unfortunately, it reset and it says days played 295, but I'm pretty sure we were almost at 1,000 days when that reset. So we're just saying we're at 1,300 days. And let's see here. Oh, sorry. Let me get this out of there. There we go. Dramatic Endeavor there says basically what happened was I was eating ramen until my stupid hand, for some reason, when I was making a map of the United States, it just spilt my ramen everywhere, to my keyboard, my mouse pad, my chair, and my floor everywhere. Ramen destroyed your room. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's got to be aggravating. But you know what? What my father would always tell me is that if it isn't gonna, what my father would always say would be, if it's not gonna matter 100 years from now, there's no point in worrying about it. So it's gonna be okay. Eat your ramen, go fix you to the bowl ramen, it'll be okay. Evidator, IAHD to use like 2 Frisbee bottles to get rid of that. Oh my gosh, it still feels wet. Oh gosh. Dramatic Official says, oh, sorry to say. So yeah, the mob farm up there, and then we just have a little bit of sorting system down here just to deal with all of it. It hasn't really filled up. Like I said, we don't really AFK in the world that much. Got a little rose farm over here, nothing special. For some using the bone meal to get some dye, and then this is the way how we get XP currently if we're not using the gold farm that we just created. And then I'll take you up here and give you a little tour of how the how well the mob farm kicks off. So it broke last week, and hopefully we got it fixed. I hadn't tested it out to see. So let's get up here to our AFK spot, and then we'll jump into free camp, and I will show y'all. So yeah, we are this high on the ground, and then we come down here, and we should see, yes, mob spawnings, and look at there, and they all fall down. You kind of see them. Sometimes, yeah, they hang up just a little bit. Every other platform, or ever so many platforms, some, you know, have it on there, some don't. But you can see as they spawn up there, and what'll happen is that the water will cycle. There you go, and it will switch. It's supposed to push these boys off. I don't know. Looks like we might need to reset some things. Emanator says, took me like 2 hours to make an Oceania map of Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, Philippines. I had to add the flags, the capitals, countries, shapes of countries. Ooh, so that's like a homework project. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Oh my gosh. Real Alien One said hi. Hi. Like a desert in Australia. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work that you had to do. I'm sorry that it busted on, or it messed up on you. That's always terrible. I do apologize. I do hate that for you. Yeah, and we're not, for some reason, yeah, there's only some of the platforms are spawning, which I'll be honest with you, we already have more than enough everything that we need right now. So we're really not that concerned with it. Evidator says, didn't had to. I wanted it because the regular Australian map didn't have the countries for some reason. Aw, that's sad. Evidator says, and I felt like it might as well made one with the countries. Okay. Well, you know, you can make another one. I know you can. It's a lot of work. And maybe it'll turn out even better than the first one. I've had to rebuild quite a few many farms in this world because mess ups. And in fact, let's go see one of the mess ups that I did in stream yesterday. We're doing our kind of beginning of the world, beginning of our stream world tour. So we're going to continue on to going to see our other area over there. Evidently, it was so exciting when I was tracing Australia. It came out generally good. See, it's going to come out even better the next time. So down there is just where we mine sand. Nothing special. Nothing to write. Holy smokes, we got a new follower. And it would be Veggie. Who was a follower? It didn't. Why is it not coming up here? What is going on? There we go. Let's see here. Who was that? That was... Oh, Hydra HP has followed. Hi, Hydra. Hope you're having a great day. I don't know why it took so long for it to come up and say that. Hydra, I appreciate that. And they are over on the Green app. Thank you so much. I have been working really hard to gain followers over on there, and it's been tough. It's been tough. Yeah, we gotta button that over there so we can do that. Evidator said, you have a suggested region I should draw next. Ooh. Suggestive region. I would say if I had to pick anywhere that you should, that's a great question. You know, I would love to go to Japan. I would say Japan. Why don't you draw Japan? That would be an amazing place to kick off with. And yes, we did get a couple of frog lights just from being in that area the other day. So let's go see what I broke. I broke something. Tetra7 says, what shaders are we using? We are using complementary shaders reimagined. Let's see if I can show you. There's the options, and make sure video and shader packs. Currently, we're using complementary reimagined, right? Now, I did used to use another shader pack that I did like even more, and but for the longest period of time, I knew it was gonna be dark. For the longest period of time, that shader pack hadn't updated the new version, and it just released like this weekend. Or I just found out that it released this weekend. So we may be switching back up to the other one. So we did this little area quite a few mini streams ago, and this is one of my favorite places to kind of walk through. It's kind of sad going on a horse now, because walking through it just felt better. Horse travel so fast. We got a fast horse. But yeah, complimentary. Imagine I'll draw Japan along with the Korean Peninsula and some China stuff. Ooh, I love me some China stuff. Love me some China food, man. Chinese. All right, and then over here, we have our our first ever enchantment setup. I got a little iron farm over here. So it isn't just one country, so you have to put at least two. Okay, yeah. And then we made this nice little bridge that takes us from one area to the other. This was my first bridge that I really ever built, and I feel like I did a pretty okay job with it. I feel like it needs more. You know, it just needs more. Just more everything. Let's take a nap, you know? Ooh, let's take a nap real quick before we go over here. And looky there, W, what's up, Seth? Man, I'm doing great today. How are you? And your name isn't coming through for some reason, so I apologize about that. Dramatic Official back. Well, thank you. Welcome back. That's very cool, Tetra. Oh, thank you. Dramatic says, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you, too. Indeed. Let's get on horse. Get on horse. There we go. So over here, you can see we got a little bit of a bamboo. Let's run the bamboo farm. Bamboo grown. Let's run bamboo farm. Get over here. Bop, bop, bop. And let's go. Dot and dot. Let's put horse up. All right. Run bamboo farm. Let's do it. I gotta remember how. There we go. Over here's fine. Let's see here. Evander says, I'll start tracing right now. All right, have fun. Tetra said that's very cool. Oh yeah, we read that. And Real Alien One, Merry Christmas. All right, let's see. I'm caught up. Let's get over here and let's start the farm. A little bit of torch. It does tend to lag out just a little bit when we run the farm, but that is so satisfying. That is so very satisfying. All right, so all bamboo falls on the floor. That's a really cool farm. I do love that farm. All right, all the bamboo goes on the farm, and then we send parts to go pick up items. And we can kind of see it from down here. All those will just shoot down through here, and they're gonna deposit inside these hoppers over there just for a second. And what we typically try to do is we'll let that run a little bit, because the bamboo that's up here, right? I'll shoot over there. This bamboo that you see kind of just hovering right now, what will happen was that bamboo, when it grows, it will fall off and it will fall onto the floor. In fact, we'll sit here for a second and see, because it doesn't push up, it just falls up. See, there's one go there. Yeah, I can see them happening all around, but that's what's happening. Germanic says, that's a really cool farm. My soul healed from that. Awesome. It is an interesting little farm. I do like it. And so as the bamboo continues to grow, and of course it's random tick. See, that one fell right there. It's random tick speed, so it just kind of happens occasionally. And when it does, then all the bamboo, I mean, yes, it shoots them out there too, but all the bamboo gets picked up by the hopper carts and the hopper mon carts. It comes in deposits in these chests, and these chests will come down here, and then we are going into a crafter where it comes in here and bam, makes a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bam, makes a block. And we store all of that down inside here. You know, all the bamboo blocks come inside here, and it's free wood. We love free wood. Less choppy trees, okay? And there's tons of bamboo in those carts, and they're only getting a second to do that. But it just gives us an opportunity to come over here. And so, like, most of those, they'll all fall. So we're gonna let the farm run for just a second more. We'll go check out what I broke yesterday, which happens to be over here. We broke the farm. I did mess up. I wasn't thinking, and I did mess up. So let's go take a look at what we have over here. I could still sort of run it for a second just to show you what happened. But what happened was I was doing the auto crafter thing over here, right? I was doing the auto crafters. Let's see, I'm almost done my 7,400 block farm. Whoa! Do you know PvP? I don't know him. I've never met him. And I don't owe him child support. So no, we made a mistake. 167 blocks or Smith. So we were in here, and I was connected, and I accidentally put a redstone here, which powered this line up, which shot the farm off for a second, and it broke my bone meal farm. It broke it. It's okay. It works on this side, which is not enough, but we'll turn it on for just a quick second so I can show you. Bone meal grow over here, and then yeah, we messed that up, but I'm gonna turn it off real quick. But it make you bone meal comes through here, extra bone meal falls down in there, and it goes in there. 167 block or Smith, I meant rail, like a subway system. Oh, I didn't know that. And then over here, this is what I made a YouTube video on the other day, was the building of the farm and the decoration of the roof. I love this roof, y'all. I love this. This is the first time I really did a roof where I was very happy with the textures and all the stuff and the design layout. I mean, when you see it from afar, I just get excited about that. We got little blinky lights on here. It had, and it's functional as well too. Check out. We'll go see. This is a parking lot. We I thought that I could store horse here. I thought I could just move horse. Did you see something die? I don't know. I thought I could store this horse here, and I'd put like triple carpets, and he would be able to walk around, but he wouldn't leave this area. Horse dumb. Horse just took off one day. But yeah, we have access back here. The design plus the shaders are really cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we got access to the roof through here. Bop, bop, bop. And then we come up here and pop. We can come down here, and this is how we can get down here if we need to. Looky there. So no longer have to pillar up, and we get lots of block this way. You know. Let's put this down inside here. We'll compost those things. Yeah, this messed up bad. Evan says, just finished with the outline. That's step 1. That was fast. Yeah, this is problem. Okay. That moved. Let's do that. Hiya. And I think this is gonna mess things up. We'll see. Yeah, mess thing up. Okay, I think now if I do that, it's gonna break that. I wonder. Wonder if I do this. And this mouse is not that great at Can I do this? No, can't do that. I'm gonna have to get my other mouse to do this. Let's do that. Get my other mouse. I hate having to have 2 mouse. All right, let's see here. Let's do that. Do that. If I break this redstone line, same way here. If I break this redstone line, it's gonna mess up a lot more things. Yeah, there's a bad one right there. I wonder. Ooh. I'm down here. There we go. Now, let's see if I did this. Okay. And it removed water block. I wonder if I just took that and I waterlogged it and did that. Looky there. Did that? Okay, that didn't wash down. Okay. All right, I think we should be good. Can I say, I'm sorry. Also, question, could I be one of your shorts? Evan Dater, I'm sure you're going to make it into one of my shorts. If you have to go North Korea for a year for $10 million, would I do it? North Korea, I don't know. Maybe. Why not? Maybe I can make a friend. Let's see. We got to get up there. No, that's wait a second. North Korea. That's the communist one. That's kind of dangerous, isn't it? I don't know. That sounds kind of dangerous. Yeah, I think we broke our lava farm too, or the lava portion of this farm. Let's see. That is not the right. We'll use that one. We'll grab that one. I think that block messed that up. I think we do that. I think that block messed that up, and so that should cover there. Ooh, it might. The farm might be fixed. It might be. We want to run a test. Do we? Let's run test. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We got some stuff happening. Uh-oh, it doesn't look like that is firing right now. So let's turn that off. Did we wash some stuff away? I think the observer's in the wrong place. Yeah, I think the observer's in the wrong place. Let's see here. Or we're out of bone meal over there. Maybe that could be an issue. Let's see. Come over here. No, we have bone meal. Let's see. Observer's supposed to be, I believe, in the center right now. I don't know. I did not want to do this on stream, but we're doing it anyway. Let's see here. Edit says, can you say I love Manu? I love Manu. Oh gosh, I don't know what's up. What's up, Seth? Yes, indeed. Having fun today. The weirdest law in North Korea is you can't wear any blue jeans due to it being too American. Oh, didn't know that. Do you know that swim mode you can go through the hole from a stair? Yeah, I didn't know that. Didn't figure so much of Russian border yet. It worked. Okay, Christmas miracle. I know it was a Christmas miracle. Let's see here. I believe that's what the problem is. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the center right there. So let's fix that. And we might have actually. This is what I didn't want to do on the stream. Yeah. Wait a second. Where's. Okay, there it is. Get this. Get him. Let's put him over her. Facing wrong way. We got to push him on the other side. So we'll do. We'll put him here. We'll have to take it down and we'll put it there. Hiya, hiya. All right, we'll kick this back up. Perfect. All right, facing right way. Good. All right, let's. Oh, sleep. Sleep. Creepers. We did have an accident the other day. Real Alien says, I gotta go. See you tomorrow. Real Alien, hope you have great fun. Thank you for stopping in. And Dramatic Official, see ya. See you later. I decided to make it a bit basic with some of the southern Japanese tiny islands near China. But I mean, it barely makes a difference. Oh, there you go. All right, let's see. Do we have... Yes. And the bone mill farm fixed. Yay! Now let's not make that mistake again. Oh, we got one little bit over here. We have to take that out. Otherwise, it will not turn into bone meal. It doesn't do a good job. So we got a little cheaty access right through here. Just like that. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited. I'm happy we got that fixed. And it happened live on stream. So that worked out even greater. All right. I wish I could show you, but here it doesn't support images. No, it doesn't over here. But I do have a Discord. You're more than welcome to shoot me art over there. I have a Discord channel all set up for Better Together with Seth. You're more than welcome to do that. Yay! I'm so happy we got our farm fixed up. And got a safety rail here. We're probably going to expand this floor and maybe make it a little larger. This sidewalk. Wait, from YouTube, I can talk to people on Twitch. Talk. I mean, we're going back and forth. Why not? Let's see here. This was all the junk that we had saved. Let's put that junk in here for right now. We need the bucket. We need the bucket. Let's keep the bucket with us. We do need some more steaks. We're running a little low. Let's close the door. You know, why not? All right, horse. Let's get back on horse. But yeah, that's kind of the world that we got going on. Oh, let's stop our farm over here. Our rails. We don't want to leave our rails running over here. And we'll check on this. So once we click this button, it'll unpower all those blocks. And all our carts should stop over here. And we should see all the carts come into action there. And some of these are way more full than others, you know? Can I click on one of these? There you go. They'll be way more fuller than others. And all that's going to bleed down in here, which should be making us plenty if we put the stuff inside there. There you go. Holy smokes! We just got a new follower. Midnight Fox 35. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Midnight Fox is over on the TikTok app. I appreciate that so much indeed. Let's put our torch back up here. It fell in there and a cart picked it up.
How are you?
Yeah, it was, oh man. Lim. Mango. I think that's mangoes. Just followed. Thank you, Lim. I appreciate that. All right, we're on horse.
How are you?
Oh my goodness. What is going on? Barcode loves me. Barcode loves me. Thank you. Man, that's so cool. Man, that was a lot of people all of a sudden. I appreciate that over there on TikTok. All right, so that completes kind of the world tour. We got the bone mill farm. We fixed live on stream, which is I didn't want to do that. And then got the iron farm. He gonna take hot lava bath down there. with trapdoors and campfires and everything else. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Thank y'all all so much. I appreciate that. That is so cool. And Dramatic Official says, I'm a sub. Thank you, Dramatic. Let's see here. Know any like really good thing to get caffeine without sugar that isn't coffee? So I love these drinks. This is an Herbalife drink. I don't know if it really has caffeine in it, but it makes me feel good. It's got a lot of vitamins in it. My wife makes them. She puts the powder together every morning, and I drink them every day. So it's kind of and to me, it tastes like Kool-Aid. So to recap, what we did a lot of adventuring this morning. We just fixed the redstone farm. You know, it just worked out perfect. I thought it was going to be a whole lot more harder than that. So we need to be on what we're going to be working on today's stream, you know? And Barcode Loves Me says, this is awesome. You are awesome, Barcode. I appreciate you. 100D. Lim says, how do you not have 200 viewers? I don't know. I keep the viewer counts turned off while I'm playing. So I never know if I have 1 viewer, 100 viewers, 1,000 viewers. Who knows? But I appreciate that. Oh, we should have got steaks. You know what? Let's go grab some steaks real quick. We can make we have this little pathway through here. And the Christopher channel, yo, everybody, looky there. Look, let's do this. The Christopher channel, wonderful homie. Papa. Y'all make sure you go check out the Christopher channel. Homie is just an amazing creator, an amazing artist. I absolutely love him, man. That's so cool. And hey, man, indeed, how are you doing today, man? You made that post with that with the sounds earlier. It sounded so good. I just absolutely fell in love with it. Awesome job. Actually showed it to thank you, dude. Absolutely. Actually showed it to my youngest son. He's somewhat of he's a techno artist as well too, with all the midis and the keyboards. That's what he got for Christmas, was a synthesizer that he could hook up to his computer. And after I talked to you and everything, I went to him and I was like, look what I'm getting. And my son was just like, yeah, Dad, that's so cool. I could do those things too. I said, would you make me one too? He's like, no. I'm so loved by my own son. Oh, Germanic says, and liked. I don't know about that. All right, do we have? Yeah, we have some steaks in here. Let's put those steaks in there, and then we're gonna get some more cooking in the meantime. Oh, nice. Laugh out loud, dang. Yeah, you know, he loves me though. He loves me. Let's get some of the beef. Let's get some beef. Where's the beef, man? We've learned lesson. Take torch out of hand. Feed cow. Yay! We make cows happy. They're not sad. These are happy cows, right? Evidator, be thirsty, became more thirsty. Drink the sip. Do the sip for the hydrate. W stream. All right, cows. Cows happy now? Cows happy. Happy cows. All right. We come over here. We pick up all the steak. Bop, bop. Yeah, that seems like a lot. We'll put the food back up here. We're going to have these going. I just redeemed a hydrate. Oh, for $100. Look there. For some reason, oh, there it goes. It didn't send me a notification. And you sent a highlighted message. So there you go, Evidator. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate the support over there on the Twitch. The purple. There we go. Put our stuff in her. We'll have that smelting up. And that way we can have more steak when we need it. All right. Let's get back downstairs. Let's see here. Just redeemed some more hydrates. Triple sip. There we go. We can walk and chew gum. We're not chewing it. We can walk and drink. Now my wife couldn't the other night. We went to you can use lava for food. I mean, yeah. So the crispy, you don't have to do that. Thank you for the heart mean thing. I appreciate that, brother. That's so kind. Want me to do more? You can do whatever you want, Ebenator. That's what they're there for. Yeah, so we have a little lava farm over here. We can probably pull that one back out. But no, so yeah, you just use use your bucket, grab some water or grab lava, and you put it inside here, and yeah, it'll cook anything in a furnace. You could, I think you do a smoker too. All right, let's get back down here. Let's see here. How do I join your Discord? There's an invite link. Let's see here. I can pull it up real quick. Let's put that in here. I need to do a better job of like putting stuff in Discord that's interesting. I keep forgetting to do that. You know, that's the key thing. So, about that. Yeah, Marcus, invite to server, and then we'll put a copy. And bye-bye. Bye. And sent. There you go. There's the link to the Discord. It was also on let's see, do I have any messages over there? I got it's still modded. All right, it was did it do it on all of them? I think it should says. But thank you so much there. This is those are my last. Okay. Well, no problem. You can I think if you hang out longer, it gives you more points. So this did it 2 more times. Okay, there we go. Look at there, you did. Which is good because I do forget to drink while I'm on stream. I get to talking, get to having a good time, and I get to not thinking. Is the link in your bio? I think it was, but unfortunately, see you. Is the link in your? What if someone did like 200 of them? Would you actually do? I guess we'd be drinking all stream. Wouldn't we? I guess we could. Hey, if people are gonna redeem the channel points, why not? I don't know if I could. I will run out of juice eventually, right? Oh, let's get up here. Oh, I need to. There we go. I like holding a torch. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here now. Oh, for Christmas is a new microphone. This is a new microphone. I hope you all like that new microphone. Hey, I gave you 700. Wait, no, 6. I don't know. You gave me 6. Oh, the channel points? Okay. This over here, we never really got finished working up. It's just going to be a automatic dye farm where we can get dye automatically, but I just hadn't set that up yet. I mean, it kind of works right now. Come to the backside and just put that in there. But that's why we started the bone meal farm, is that we need bone meal to run this, and we didn't have a lot of bone meal. Now we seem to be doing pretty good with it. And then of course we got our bees over here. We got plenty of bees, and they are all bee wonderful. Okay. What are we working on today? I gave you 600 diamonds into. Oh, okay. What are we working on today? Let's go travel over to where we're gonna be. We're gonna need. I know already. We might as well just grab some of this, because we're gonna need. Let's just get 2 stacks. There we go. We're gonna need lots of this, and let's go over here and let's plan a little bit. I don't plan a lot off the world, you know. So I think of things, especially like whenever I'm driving to the house. I'm driving home from work, and I think about, okay, what am I going to do in the next stream or something like that? By the time the stream comes around, I've already forgot. Man, you made me drink so much, and now I got the burps. Excuse me. All right, excuse me. There you go. We'll get rid of him. Hopefully there's no more guys around. Okay, this is going to be the area that we will be working on today. We have these boys. Yay, hoppies. We got hoppies. Yes. And so what we want to do is we're going to kind of plan out just a little bit of what we're going to do here. So let's do Control F3G. No, Control F3G. There we go. There's G. All right. So we pulled up these, in case you didn't know, these are chunk borders, right? It shows us chunk borders. And we want to make sure that we're in chunk borders because we're going to use some mine carts. And I want to leave the front chunk border open, this right here, this little half one that's going to be cutting through the path, we'll put our chests here and stuff, and then back here will actually be the farm. And so as a visual, what I wanted to do is I wanted to put where the edges of these are. So there's the edge of that, there's the edge of that, there's the, oh nope, oh yeah, there's the edge of that, and there is the edge of that. So our farm, I want it to be inside this. So I'm gonna do there you go. Chunk borders hidden. Can you say I'm Sething it? It's really funny. Yeah, we're Sething it, all right. All right, let's see here. All right, so that is a chunk right there. That's the inside of the chunk. And so we just want to make sure that our farm fits inside here. And we're in a basalt delta is the area that we're in right now. And the basalt delta is great because it will make magma cubes. Magma cubes is what is going to what these guys chow down on. They love their snacks, and that's what we're doing. We're making them a little snack place up here. So let's see here. Uh-oh, y'all saw nothing. All right, so what are we gonna make this out of? Let's see here. It's kind of, I mean, there is barren out here. There's not much anything around here. We've used a lot of blocks. Okay, now we got that kind of mapped down. We've used a lot of blocks in the world, some more than others. And I feel like, I don't know what we want to use right there. Let's go back and let's kind of take a look at what we have. I know I don't really want to make it out of stone. We'll have to mine up a whole lot of stone. You know, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, stone's not terrible to go get. I don't have a beacon or anything, so I mean, a beacon would be nice. Oh, looky there. A notification just popped in, and that would be from Hello Hand 383 over on the Purple app. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Oh no, I had okay. I had the viewer count turned on. I just glanced up at it, and next thing you know, oh, thank you so much, Evan Donator. I said it right this time. I appreciate that. And Barcode loves me with 3,300 likes. Thank you, Barcode loves me. Yo, that is so cool. Hello Ham says, yo, you look so good today. You look good today. Thank you so much. You say I'm Sething it. It's really funny. Yeah, because I want to join the DC. Yeah, absolutely. Did it not come through? Hopefully it did. Yeah, 3,500 likes, man. I appreciate your thumbs. Your thumbs are not appreciate you, but are the tappy taps on your fingers. I like to sit on D Kizzle stream and just Josh Gaming and a couple other guys, and I like to tappy tap their screen as well. As a matter of fact, let's shout one of these guys out. We have not shouted out Kim. Let's go ahead and do that now. Bop bop. Kim is an amazing creator. Y'all really ought to go check her out. She actually wasn't playing Fortnite last because she just wasn't streaming on Twitch Fortnite. She wasn't streaming on Twitch last time. She was doing Minecraft. I think maybe she did. Maybe she did, and I didn't know about it. I didn't see the link, man. Oh, let's grab it one more time. Hiya, and copy it, and let's make sure this time it goes to YouTube. Do that, because that's where you are. Control V. Send. Hopefully that'll come through. It says it did. Let me change that back over to all. Or I think you can do, let's see, I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if I can do that. Did I not set that up? I didn't set that up. Wait for me until I get into university and I'll send you the biggest donation I can afford. You deserve it. I don't need to. Okay. So every stream, this is a hobby for me. It's a hobby. I love it. So if that's the way how you choose to show your generosity and your support, I'm never going to tell you you can't do something. But you don't have to. You don't have to. We're having fun. We're goofing off. Let's see here. Dramatic officials. I don't see it though. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Dramatic. So, and I'm not supposed to encourage people to go to one of my other platforms, but there is a purple app and all of my socials are on. Oh, you can go to bettertogetherwithseth.com. It's just like my username, bettertogetherwithseth.com. All of my social links are on there. So you can go there, including Discord. So let's see. Osh Deutschland? Osh Deutschland. Okay. You are the best content creator in the world. No, can be. And I can tell you the reason why. The number one reason why is because we have content creators such as Gemini Tay, Smallish Beans, Mumbo Jumbo, Green. Those guys right there, 100%. Okay, so the last build we built out of, we used a lot of this. We did that in the frog farm. We did this and we did bamboo, and it turned out absolutely awful, and we love it. This time, we have not done any sandstone. We haven't made anything out of sandstone. I just got through saying we didn't want to have to go mine stuff. Let's go mine some stuff. Why not? Let's go mine some stuff. Yeah. Let's make a build out of sandstone. We haven't done that yet. Wow, Evandator, what the? Oh, Evandator. So, as much as that is cool for you to do, right? That actually hurts me more than anything else when you unsub and you sub. So if you're wanting to show support, that's great. I appreciate it. But if you keep doing that over and over again, that actually hurts me as a content creator. So please don't do that for my sake and for yours as well. If you enjoying the content, because I will have to time you out for a period of time. I don't want to. 4,700 likes from Barcode. This is all busted thanks to a creeper. Yep. Your link expired. Oh no, in the DC. Yeah, I'll have to get that fixed there. Angel, what's up? Hi. Hi indeed. We need some sandstone, and it looks so foggy over here. We need some sandstone. So let's grab some sandstone. I don't know why we've decided to use sandstone for a build, but I don't think I'm thinking back in 10 years of Minecraft, have I ever really used sandstone? I don't think I have, to be honest with you. This will be interesting. Yeah. Why not? Just use something different every now and then. We'll get a good little a couple stacks of this. We'll make our nice base out of this. This will kind of look nice in the basalt deltas. You know, and that's the thing with Minecraft. I think any of this stuff, if detailed, comes out fantastic. Just Josh was using sandstone. He was building a pyramid the other day. Homie went bananas. Holy smokes! Lots of messages. Evident. I'm not unsub or sub for some reason. It just unsub me. I don't know why it's doing anything. Sorry if you think that. No. It's okay. I have no problem with things just happening, and I get that. But there are some people, right, that thinks that that's a great way to help out streamers, and I just want you to know that I don't mean in any disrespectful way at all. But there are people, right? There are individuals who don't think that harms the creator, or they're unaware that can harm the creator. And I try my very hardest to be supportive of everybody on the way how they choose to like my content and stuff like that. And I didn't want you to misunderstood that maybe by doing that it helps me out, which in fact it doesn't help anybody out. Let's do that. Look, oh my gosh, we got more sandstone than we're ever going to need in this build. Just like that, it was well worth the trip out to the desert to get it. So let's get this. Hiya. There we go. Let's go put some of this stuff up. We won't need all of it. Qualia says, I built a house using concrete for the first time the other day. It took way more work than expected. Yes, concrete is a difficult block to obtain. Let's see here. Corbel says sandstone can be a great block. Yeah, I've never used it in a build. Probably a bug, sorry. No worries. Absolutely no worries, Evan Neighbor. I appreciate you, man. Jermaine, I'm a Minecraft nostalgia. I play Minecraft on Xbox 360 sometimes. You know, I think we still have an Xbox 360 laying around somewhere. Bend Over said, yo! What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, Bend Over. Oh, yeah. You didn't miss anything. Evidator, diamond pickaxe. Yeah, we got a diamond pickaxe. Let's see. How was you and your kids' Christmas? It went fantastic. So if you're hearing me now, Bend Over, you were listening to my Christmas present. I got me a brand new mic. I'm so excited about that. Cobra says, haha, I'm sorry if my name is hard. Some people do mistake it for other ones. Let's see here. Cobra is the best. Oh, I hope I got it. Tunster, good morning, Seth. Good morning, Tunster. How are you doing today, Tony Choppa? Hope you're having a great day. Bend Over is a troll name. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. We are over here, and we've decided that we are going to use sandstone. Pop. Let's do. Yeah. Okay, so let's play this out just a little bit. Play this out. This will be the platform, right? Okay, we are going to have hoppers. We're going to do the same thing that we did in, we're going to do the same. Oh, I just messed up. We got to, yeah, I just messed up. This is actually not the platform. It can't be the platform. This has got to be the platform over here. So control, nope. There we go. Bend Over, KK. Evan, drink water so you don't die. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Thank you. Bend Over, KK. All right, let's put one here. So there we go. And then we'll put one over here as well. Bop. Okay, so we're in this. This needs to be, yeah. This is going to be the chunk we're going to work out of. And we're going to make sure, yep, that's open, and this is open. And so what is, we're going to have platforms on either of these sides. This is going to be the central part where we will have a dude here in the center. We're going to have dudes. We're going to have a dude here in the middle of this thing that's going to draw these boogers into the center. Frogs will be down here. This will be the platform area. So here we go. We'll put that here, and we're gonna have to be fighting some of these dudes a little bit. Okay, so let me think. Minecart rails are gonna be moving back and forth. Laugh out loud. I'm also building a froglot farm this time. Corbin, Cobra, yeah, froglot farm. Yes, froglot farm indeed. We're gonna come inside here, and I'm having to think, and I don't think well. I think if we build this thing up a little bit, right, then we don't have to worry about that. And then we can have an unloader somewhere over here. So I'm not too interested. I'm not too worried about there. I'm worried about going down too low, you know, starting off too low. So let's start off this high. This should give us plenty of height. Do this and put some blocks like that. Here we go. That takes up the whole chunk there. Okay. So frogs will be on top of this platform. Okay, and yeah, frogs will be up. We don't need that many froglights. So then we'll have powered rails underneath here, or we'll have rail carts underneath here, and then we will dump off into some chests up here in the front, and then we'll have sections all the way around us. This is actually going to be somewhat open in the center, you know, right in the middle of this chunk. Well, actually, it'll be the layer above it. Okay. I think we're set. So let's build our bounding. Let's build the border in this thing. I think that's kind of the key. And then we'll build up some walls. We'll make sure our frogs are getting inside here. and then we'll go from there. If that makes any sense. Makes sense to me. Let's see here. He's building the scaffold and cobbling a bit. 2090. Eminator, yes, indeed. And Corbin, or Cobra is the best. The frog lights are really a nice block. It is. I've never used them. We're doing a lot of stuff. This is kind of our, this is my first time streaming, first time Forever World kind of stuff. And I thought, you know what? We can't just always stick with the same stuff all the time. There are new blocks in the game we should use, Let's see. Z, your mom is nice. With a smiley face. I hope you're having a great day, Z. Thank you for bringing a little happiness to our day. Bend over. Your mom is nice is a troll name. Yeah, they're all troll. Everybody's a troll name. Better Together with Seth is a troll name. You kidding me? All right. Nothing. There's the viral thing. Okay, Bob. Okay. That is the outside of our farm. Let's do Payaya. No, yes. Okay. Perfect. I think that's perfect, right? Yep. And then we can come up here. All right. Now I know we're going to get some magma cubes whenever we're in this area. But we're going to go ahead and kind of kick off this. Sandstone makes complete sense being the block in this area. It does look good, being in the basalt. Let's see here. Tunster says, I hope you have a great day, Seth. I don't know if I can hang out the whole time today. No worries, Tony. Absolutely. Anytime. Just coming in here and saying howdy means the world to me. I had a great time with you the other day. Oh my goodness. G. Thank you so much for the follow over there on TikTok. I appreciate that. That is so kind. You don't have to do that. There you go. There's a keyboard shortcut that pushes the function button for me, and I forgot it. And I need to go back. I need to relearn it because I keep doing that. Every time I have to restart my computer, it does this. Jitterbang says, "Oh, you're live." Well, he added some other words inside there. Yes, I am live indeed. Let's see. How come? Evandator says, "How come you out oven hot eat the food?" What? Are you feeling okay? Are you having a stroke there? I actually love my food to be exceptionally hot when I eat it. I actually get in trouble a lot of times because I burn my tongue because I want my food to be piping hot when I get it, and I end up paying the price later for it. Let's see here. Cobra says there's a lot of wonderful blocks to use in this game. Indeed. And I think I don't know about you. Been playing for about 10 years. I kind of get stuck on building with the same stuff over and over again. And I want to do new stuff. I want to use new blocks. I'm inspired. Smallish Beans and Mumbo Jumbo have inspired me to use new blocks. So that's what we're doing. Jitty Bang says, "Yep, we're live." Yes, he is. Bend over said. And Jitty Bang, I can't find the link to your Discord. So apparently the link on my Discord is not working right now. You could probably still search it. Better Together with Seth. Let me see. I will definitely see if I can't get that before the midway point of this live. We've only been live for about an hour. Technically, we're not scheduled to come on until 8 o'clock, and it is currently 7:30. So that might be something good for me to do. All right, so we got the outside of this part of the farm working. Robert McCarley says, "Hey, Seth, good morning, buddy." Oh, man, good morning to you, too. Oh, Lord, it's spamming. Tunster? Oh, no. Who's someone spamming? We'll have to get rid of them. I'm being funny. Oh, no, don't do that. Also, 2 messages isn't spamming. XD. Okay. Tunster with a bunch of laughing stuff. And Jitty Bang says, Tunster says, "I wish so bad that it was actually funny for you." Tunster. I don't know. Let's see here. All right. So our frogs are going to sit here, right? We're probably going to use walls to keep everything in. We'll go up at least 2 walls, right? Let's get down here. We're gonna need some walls. Bop, bop, bop. Did I bring any wood with me? I don't think I did. I do not. Well, there's the snow. We did bring that. So let's do this. Let's dump this stuff off. Let's think about the stuff that we are going to need for the rest of this. Yep, there they go. Perfect. Perfect. We'll bring them over here and we'll murtificate them. It works like this. Let's get them over here.
Money, money,
And these
money,
boys,
money.
oh my goodness. We got, and look, we got some folks. Skylar Fuller, what's up, man? Hope you're having a great day. And Gus with the follow, indeed. Thank you so much, Gus. So we need the little boys. We need the little boys. Little boys, please. Gotta watch that sweeping edge. There we go. And a magma block. We're gonna get some of those as well, too. All right, let's get them over here. Come on. Come on, boys. This way. This is how we get the frog lights. Is they come over here and the frogs eat them. All right. Let's oh my gosh. They're everywhere now. The medium-sized ones is not fun. Okay. Yeah, we made a mistake building that first. All right, it's all right, it's all right, it's fine. We'll just have to do some magma cube cooling. Let's see. Seth, good morning. Oh, thank you, Skylar. Good morning to you too. I might face reveal later. Okay, well, face reveal now. Whenever you feel like it, go for it, man. Robert's, let's see. I'm being funny. Also, okay, we're here now. All right. Make sure I read all the messages. All right, so we got sandstone is going to be our primary block. I feel like we're going to use some deep slate with it. Dramatic, all right. Yeah, I feel like we're going to use some not blackstone. Blackstone would be nice. Maybe some cracked blackstone. Darius says, do you have looting 3? I do. Yeah, looting 3 on that sword. All right, let's come over here. I mean, we did get a lot of blackstone from the other build earlier. And we just used blackstone. We used a lot of blackstone, but we used it for the roof. Darius with the follow. Thank you so much, Darius. We did use a lot of blackstone, but we did it with the roof. We didn't technically use the blackstone for anything for like the building of it. So let's go over there. Let's grab our blackstone and let's use a little bit of blackstone. Let's put this up. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We got our lead on. It's good. Does that mean our horse is free up here? I did not realize that. Hopefully our horse is still around. Bendover says, are you going to do a face reveal, Seth? No, I am not shaving. Let's get that over here. We'll get that down there. And look, we'll probably take it with us. Okay. And let's see. Guys, I have a crazy news. What's up, Germanic? What's crazy? Bendover says what? Y'all are crazy. I am an axolotl. Exuvoid was an axolotl, I bet. He was an axolotl a couple of years ago, many years ago, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we have some blackstone over here, so we're gonna grab that blackstone real quick. And then we're gonna use that on the next build. We need to continue our path in some different areas. Seth, nobody knows your face, the color of your shirt. I know. It's just crazy of what I'm doing here. You know, maybe I should do more. All right, let's get over here. And what chest is it in? We had blackstone. You know, I'm gonna rue the day whenever someone says, "Why don't you build out of terracotta, Seth?" We'll get some blackstone. I don't want to use basalt in the basalt deltas. It just seems like that's kind of the whole point. Put that there. We do have some polished deep slate. We'll take that with us. Okay, that sounds good. You know what we're gonna do? We'll go ahead and get this, boys, though, too. We're not using that right now. We'll take that with us. And do we have any wood variants inside here? We actually have been using a lot of mangrove lately, so let's use something other than mangrove. You know, let's try something other than mangrove on this next build. Yeah, we use a lot of mangrove here. And so let's keep the varieties going. Darius says the next Jack Black. Oh, thank you, Darius. I appreciate that. Indeed, man. He's such a wholesome guy too. I love Jack Black. Such a good dude. Let's see here. And they're making another Minecraft movie. I hope I know the first one meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to my son, and we had an absolute great time watching it. Let's see here. We're an hour and 20 minutes, 30 minutes before our first break of the day. Let's get off her. We still have horse. Stay. All right, we'll put other lead in here. Good. Let's go see what other wood types we have. You know, I was thinking, I just now thought to myself in my head, I was like, you know what wood type you hadn't used, Seth, was oak. Like, I don't know why I don't use oak in any of my builds, really. I think I've used a lot of birch. I have not used a lot of birch. Birch would kind of look good with this. Chicken jockey. Yep. Bendover says, so what's the crazy news? The crazy news is that in the very near future, I have accepted, I can go ahead and tell you now, I have accepted the request to be on an SMP server with a whole bunch of people. I'm not going to tell you the server right now, but I'm sure all of you have already guessed it if you just watched any more than one of my streams in the past 3 weeks or the past month. So we'll leave it there at that. But I'm excited because the reason why you don't use oak is because you're a special person. That's what crazy news have gotten. Yeah, don't use oak, man. All right, let's get over here. Let's put this up over here. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll keep this on our hands for right now. Yeah, let's go back and let's go get. I feel like birch. Yeah, I feel birch with the sandstone and everything. I feel birch would be the right choice. Let's do this. We're gonna put the saw. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this over here.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my gosh, looky there. That would be Juggy with a follow over there on TikTok. Thank you, Juggy. I appreciate that, man. It has been an amazing day for streaming, for sure. Lots of new followers, but lots of chat messages. I appreciate that. I really do. I love having y'all. Yeah, y'all help out. It's because you're a special person. What is the craziest news that you ever got? Craziest news that I ever gotten? Ooh, let's see. That's an exceptional question, Evan Nader. So I'm a big fan of being honest, right? Craziest news that I ever gotten was whenever I was when we were adopting our first kiddo, getting the news back that we were ready to get him. You know, hey, he's ready, come get him, kind of thing. That would be the craziest news that I ever got because it was crazy. Now, second craziest after that would be adopting my second son. That actually happened on my birthday. That's amazing. Twinkinator! Why do you bake bacon and cook cookies? I don't know. Did I just hear the hard R? What was that? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a clue. No, when we adopted my son, my first son, the adoption kind of worked a little crazy. We knew mom and everything else. The adoption agency kind of met us together and put us with one another, and that was kind of some wild news. And Shadow was real, Seth. Everybody, y'all go check out Shadow was real. He's trying to become a new streamer or trying to stream some more. If you're on TikTok, he could really use some support. Go follow Shadow was real, man. Super cool dude as well. Got a pretty cool cat. Plays tag with him, you know. Evan Ayers says, I didn't know you adopted sons. That's actually heartwarming. Oh, no problem. Bend over, WW. Yes. So me and my wife on our first date, right? I had a car accident my plumbing is all messed up. She was born with a disease that prevented her from getting pregnancy. So on our very first date, we actually told each other, like, look, neither one of us, like I told her, I was just like, look, I can't make kids. And she's like, look, I can't make them either. And I was like, hey, high five, adoption it is, right? And Shadow says, I'm only here really believe is I am leaving my hotel room in Florida. Have a good stream. You have a great day at Disneyland, Disney World, whatever that is. Have fun. Go give Mickey Mouse a high five. Donald Duck is my favorite. Goofy, Donald Duck, both of those. Hope you have a fun time. I know there's rides and stuff, so I hope you have a great day at the park, man. And go get one of them big old pretzels and big old hot dogs and a turkey leg. I heard someone told me the turkey legs are like the best. Oh my gosh. And that would be Cole with the follow. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate that. Evan says, I might switch Pacific as it is so big. Yeah. Into like the Eastern Pacific with Australia and China and the Western weather. You can't switch the Pacifics. Yeah, it's not Pacific. Tweaking there, but no, thank you so much. I appreciate the comment over there. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Let's see here. All right, anyway, the most exciting news. Do y'all see my mouse wheel? Look, both hands. This is what I have to put up with. All right. That's the most exciting news. Yeah, the oldest son, we actually got to meet and know everybody ahead of time. Youngest son, we put our name on the list, and next thing you know, he's ready to go pick up. Here's the real truth on that. It's kind of the sad truth, to be honest with you. When we were going through the adoption process, both times, me and the wife were just like, we're not picky, we got a little time. We're not going to be picky. We would just love a healthy child. Don't care, boy, girl, black, green, blue, red, brown. It didn't matter to us, it's not time sleep. Yeah. Didn't matter to us. We would love healthy, but even then, neither one of us wanted to be specific on requiring healthy, right? And it was kind of creepy at the place when we were filling out the paperwork and stuff, because the agency is so used to people being like, hey, we want a specific child type. It's kind of weird even saying it, but it'd be like people didn't have requests, they had demands. Like, hey, we want brown, blue-eyed, blonde hair kind of kid, and we wanted to be white and blah blah. And when we went to the adoption agency, we were just like, look, we just like them to be healthy. We'd love them to be healthy. It's not a requirement, because sometimes you don't know. You wouldn't know in pregnancy. You wouldn't know, if your kid was actually going to be healthy or not. We actually got. Let's do this. We're gonna space these out a little bit, right? Oh, let's sleep. We're gonna space these out a little bit so we can still get trees. Bend over says W dad. But no, really. But I'm just being honest with you. I mean, you would never know, like if you were really gonna have a healthy kid or not. And when I say that, I don't mean that like our kids are not healthy or anything. I'm just saying like some people were just like, hey, we want specifics, right? Let's see here. I like to believe there are 6 big oceans instead of 5. Pacific, North, Atlantic Ocean, Southern Ocean. Southern Ocean, that's where each other one. I might switch to as big, like the Eastern. Bigger W dad. Now there's a question: do they get along? Have they told that they? Oh yeah, absolutely. So there's no doubt that. Look at me, I'm as white as Donald Trump, man. I am white, right? Both of our sons ended up being tri, bi, and quad racial, which is crazy. So my oldest son is part Hispanic, part let me get this all right. He's part Hispanic. He's part Spanish, which I didn't know that there was a difference, but there's a difference. He's also got some European roots as well. I don't know how to say that. Let's get this out of here. What do they call it? Not European roots. European ethnicities as well too. So like, what do they call it? Finnish and stuff like that, which is crazy. So that's the oldest son, right? And the youngest son is exactly the same. He has Jamaican, Sweden. He is all over the spectrum on his location. Let's get some bone meal. We have bone meal now. So yeah, there was no denying that ever. And me and the wife, we always agreed that we weren't gonna like tell them otherwise. You know, we weren't ever gonna just try to play it off as like, hey, we're the parents, you know, kind of attitude. No, we always knew we were gonna tell our kids that. There's concrete. I don't know. Did I put any bone meal in any of this? I know we're gonna have some her. Yeah, I mean that should get us started. Do we have any more? Thought I had some more. I had a lot. What did I do with it? Did I use it? Did I move it? It's somewhere. Probably in a chest somewhere. Where did I leave? I had a whole bunch of bone meal. Ah, it's over here. There we go. That should be enough to get us going. All right. Sorry if I missed your message. All right. Evander, nice number. Minecraft Live 69. Yeah, it was the next one. I was so dreading 67. Minecraft Live 67. I just knew. I was going to get trolled the whole time with 6-7s. But it didn't happen. You know, I guess I'm not that kind of a cool, popular dad. Or that they just didn't work out. But no, I told the kids that they were adopted. Never shied away from that. We wished them the best. And you never know. Maybe one day they'll adopt their own kids. Maybe they won't. I have no idea. No pressure from us. This is driving me crazy. I had 2 left, of course. Do that. We're gonna use all these. We'll chop these down. We'll see how many grow in the other place, and then we'll bone meal those as well too. This is nice for getting trees. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is kind of the whole idea between us getting the bone meal farm going in the first place. Is because we wanted to grow our trees this way. There you go. Get plenty of blocks out. Isn't that nice? This is gonna be so good in the future for getting woods. There we go. I was there for 6-7. You were bent over. That's cool. How old are your kids? It's okay if you don't want to say age. So yeah, no, wait. Do you have 2 or 3? I have 2 kids. So 2 kids officially, and then I helped raise my nieces, and they're well into their 20s. My kids. So I have 1 kid that's still a teenager, late teens, going to be turning 18 here pretty soon, or 19 here pretty soon. I don't remember. And then I have an older kid. I don't remember. I have an older kid that is going to be 21 here pretty soon. Heck yeah. I'm happy about that. Both of them all my kids live at the house with me. I'm very proud of that. I want them to live there as long as they possibly can, or as long as they need to, because I want them to be able to survive on their own. Man, this world is tough enough without having to worry about paying rent. So I'm good. I told my boys both. I said I'm good with them living with me till they're at least 27. You know. Wait, do you have? Once again, W freaking dad truly amazing. No, 27 somewhere in there. You know, that's kind of the. You know, that's pretty average for folks in Japan, which I thought was really interesting. You know, let's see here. Get that, and we'll get that. All right, so let's go choppy chop. Let's go put this bone meal up over here first. Yeah, okay, I forgot. Yeah, I can put that up. Yes, there we go. Bop, 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 bop. And we'll leave those in here. Perfect. Choppy chop time. Let's do this. Let's take these down. so we can be harvesting the saplings while we mine all those, get those other blocks up there. Stupid 2 tall trees. Okay, there we go. I'm excited about the slime farm though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. No, whenever my kids, right? I could have swore, I think my texture packs or resource packs or texture or whatever for trees, because I could have swore I used to be able to look through leaves. Anyway, who knows? Shaders have gone crazy. But whenever my kids were in school, right? Me and the wife, this was our plan, right? She wanted to stay home. She really wanted to be a mom. That was what her goal was. She really wanted to be a mom, and she wanted to be raising the kids up. Okay, we're gonna let that go. Now we're gonna start mining on this. She wanted to be there for raising the kids. It's like, okay, cool. And she wanted me to be the dad that brings home the bacon, so to speak. So that's what I did. I was the working dad. She wanted to be the stay-at-home homemaker, and so that's what we did. We raised our kids that way, and my wife was so involved in PTOs, in class projects, in helping out the teacher, anything that those kids needed at school, she was there. But I was also her mule. You know, if she needed something there, I was going to be there for it. So every class day projects and stuff like that, I definitely made an attempt to be there for those as well too. So even though I was working full time, 40, 60 hours, we still maintained that we were going to help out in class projects as much as possible. But we didn't do like the kids' homework and stuff like that. Kids got to do their own homework as much as they can. Now, I'll be honest with you, when my youngest son, my youngest son started getting into like trigonometry and algebra and stuff like that, there's no way I can help with that. I am not as smart as my kids are, for sure. So they had to do that kind of stuff on their own. Dad is not going to help out with math homework. Oh, they don't want me to help out with math homework unless they want a failing grade. If they want a failing grade, they would help. Their dad, can you help out a little bit? Jigger said, W father. No worries, man. Thank you. But no, there was when it came to like class projects or that like at home projects and stuff like that, where they had to do like painting and stuff. Yeah, we would help out. But like do their projects for them? No, we needed, we had family that they did that. Like if their kid had a big, homework assignment, they did it basically for them. And I was just like, look, I work 60 hours a week. I got no time to do that. But if you need help mixing the paint up, setting the area up, doing that, or just, there were some things I'm sure I could help out with and kind of, assist more than anything else. But like doing the project, no. And if my son didn't do the project and he got a 0, I didn't freak out and lose my crap. I just let him take the 0, man. It's gonna be okay. Zeros are not terrible. Failure is not a bad word. I know in this world people think failure is bad. I fail at so many things. Look, I was supposed to be a Twitch affiliate by November. I failed that. That was all by my own design, by my own measure, what I thought I would be able to get. But absolutely, 100%, I failed. I bombed that, 100%. We got lots of these. We got to get that. But that's okay. That does not mean that I am a failure. That just means that it didn't work out, Doesn't mean that it's never going to work out. If I keep trying, I'm going to get it. You know what you learn? You know what you learn from winning? You learn absolutely nothing. Learning to win, there's no learning to win. I mean, you win. That's just the way how winning works, right? Failing, you learn a lot from failing. And it builds character. People really underestimate failure. Oh gosh, we're telling story time with Seth. Look, what time is it? It's 7:53. We got a few minutes before 8 o'clock, and I have to take a break, right? So let's go ahead. We'll start story time off just a little bit ahead of time. We're waiting for leaves to despawn, right? Do we? I have fortune. Does fortune? I don't know if this will work. Let's see. Story time with Seth. Yay! Story time. I used to work at AutoZone. I loved working at AutoZone. One of the coolest things about working at AutoZone is that your manager's usually pretty typically chill, right? My manager was a chill guy. What do you do on your break? So at 8 a.m., yeah, 8 a.m., we're going to take a little break. I'm going to go to the bathroom is what I'm going to do. You've been making me drink so much. I got to go to the bathroom. But no, okay. So that's the number one goal of the bathroom break. It's going to be is the whole point of that. Oh, really? Anyway, story time. While we're waiting for all this to despawn. I used to work at AutoZone. I loved working at AutoZone. I always liked helping people, right? I've always been a customer service person. I've always been in customer service in one shape, fashion, form, or another, right? And AutoZone was great because you help people, and that just always was fantastic. Especially, when your car's broke down and stuff like that, and you're helping somebody, that it's even better. Let's see here. Koodley sends 123890213 hydrates. Oh gosh. Yeah, lots of hydrating. But no, whenever you're at AutoZone and you're helping people, you're assisting them, typically they're not having a good day. Whenever your car's not working right, you're more than likely not in a good mood either. So while you're there, you're able to help people out, right? And it could be simple things. Could be, hey, they just need you got a drink now. I sent one. All right, cool. Let's drink one. But no, I think we're good here. Let's put some of the we almost had, let's see, there's 44. We did not get back as many as we had. That's okay. We just need to make sure. Let's plant these and let's space those out really far so we can make sure that we maximize the amount of leaves that we get back on the next round, so that we can make sure that we get back enough saplings on the next bout, if that makes any sense. But while you're helping people, dealing with what they're going through that day, you're able to just help people, and that's one of the things that I truly enjoyed about my job working at AutoZone, right? And why does it look like sewer water? Oh, this is Podzol, yeah. Pop. All right, let's get this up there. Look, I think we got plenty of that. We'll put this up here right now. Yes, okay. Back to what we were working on. Oh my goodness, time flies. It really does. But helping people at AutoZone is great because they're usually going through a hardship, or the car's broke down. It's about to be broke down, and they need all the tools that they need before they start the project. They need all the parts that they need before they start the project. And so a lot of times they really rely on the salesperson's knowledge of automobiles before they even start the project, So like if somebody comes in there like, hey, they're going to get a radiator, you're going to want to make sure that you sell them the fluids, the antifreeze and stuff like that ahead of time. You want to make sure that they got hoses. If it's an older car, you want to make sure that they might have hose clamps, so that when they dive in, they start this project, they're going to have everything that they're going to need before they start the project, so that when they're doing it, they don't have to make another trip to AutoZone, right? Evidator says I could still smell the ramen. That smell might be there. Let's get over here. But nonetheless, man, this ice road. But that's what you would want to do. And I was pretty good at my knowledge of car parts and stuff like that. Not great, but I was pretty good at it, right? And let's get over here. All right, so let's start off with, let's do this first. Let's get one of these. Let's do that. Let's make a crafting table. Okay, definitely gonna need a crafting table over here, so we'll put that there, and let's go ahead and let's make a bigger chest. There we go. We'll do that. Bop, bop, bop. All right, so we got, let's pull this down here. Okay, let's put our polished up here. Okay, we got some of this cobble right here. Okay, and now let's take and put the rest of this. This is kind of our lighter things are up here in the top. Okay. Yes, I feel good about that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Let's come up here. Bop, 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 bop. Let's go up. Bop, bop. Let's go up these right here. I think we should be bop. Let's go one more. We should be safe. Nothing should get us over here. Let's see. I'm gonna Yins. How's it going? Doing great today. Seth, can I have TTS? I have not enabled that. I need to. Maybe I should. Let's see. Evan Dater says, I can want to know the top 6 characters of variations of characters from my favorite show. Give me 1 second. Oh, we'll go ahead. Gangle, Jubal, Ejax, Majax, Jumango, and Kane. Oh, yeah, look at there. We got some of these little boys over here. We're gonna let those spawn for a little while. We're just gonna hang back. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'm gonna put my ear pods in for just a second while I do that, and then I will be right back. I have drank so much. Oh God, you butchered Gum and Go. Gummy Goo. Okay, there you go. I'll be right back. Hold on. We gotta take a short break. No, we're gonna start story time over. I never finished story time, so technically it never really kicked off. I wonder, while we're doing story time, we came over here. Wonder if I did that, if any of those boys would see us. You jump scared me so hard I was reading Reddit. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay, story time. So I was working at AutoZone. Everything was going good. We were on the whole subject of failure. While I was at AutoZone, life was going great. I was doing good. I was enjoying myself. Everything was happy and fine. And I had this idea that I would start how do I put this? I would help organize the back shelving units, right? And when I say I would organize the back shelving units, it was more like I would do some rearranging in some regards. And so I spent months rearranging the back area, all the supplies in the back area. There was really no rhyme or reason. I started with the storage stuff back in the back and just organizing. It was a pit. It was a mess back there, right? Stuff was in the wrong places. There was too much of some things, not enough of another. And a lot of times you would order things based off of what you had back there. You know, you might have, cases of this particular oil, and you run out of the oil, and you would go back here and get that case, and you'd put it back up there and fill the shelf. It was overstock, right? And while I was back there, I kept noticing that there was just, things that we could do a little better. And so that's what I did. I spent months reorganizing all the overstock and everything. My boss came back up there, and he was just astounded. He was so happy. Andrew, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But my boss absolutely appreciated it, right? He was so excited. He came in and he was just like, man, Seth, you did a great job. Excuse me. And I felt really good about myself. So I took it upon myself after that. I said, well, I'm going to rearrange some other areas. I'm going to go try to clean this spot up and that spot up. Sure enough, I went back into another area and I rearranged it. Well, the district manager came in, and the district manager was just like, who's been messing with all this stuff? They're like, oh, Seth did this. And he was looking at the overstock. He was like, oh man, that looked great. Good job, Seth. I was like, yeah, let me show you this over here. I've kind of rearranged this as well too. And he walked over, he goes, do you know that there's something called a planogram? I was like, well, what? He said, it's called a planogram. It's where we like lay things out in a specific order. I was like, oh, I've never heard of planogram. I read that in your voice. Oh, Jax, grieving is an important addition to every Hellbird song. But he said there's a planogram for this area. I don't know what a planogram is. He goes, I know, because you've messed all of this up. And I was like, oh gosh, I messed everything up apparently, right? And sure enough, there are specific ways that store is arranged and stuff like that. And I had rearranged the entire. It made more sense, y'all. It worked a whole lot better. But he's just like, absolutely not. Take it all down, redo it based on this diagram. And I was just like, oh man. And so it really pained me, hurt my feelings. But that's the way how it goes sometimes. I took a risk. I wanted it to work out well, and it didn't work out well. But it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It just means I failed, I didn't take it to heart too bad, and maybe next time I'll do better on those things. Let's do this. Let's take care of this little dude. Come over here. Yes, come here. There you go. Yes, come meet my friends. Come meet my friends over here. They would like to introduce themselves to you, right? But no, but that's the way how life goes sometimes. That's life. Sometimes it works out just fine. Sometimes it. I did not know that they could climb scaffolding. I did not know that. I'd like you to meet some friends of mine. Okay, these are some really cool dudes, and they would like to meet the These guys, see, look here. Oh, look at there. Oh my goodness. That's the mechanic we're looking for. Froglights. All of them by one frog. He was a hungry boy. He says, feed me. It says my school account has Twitch. Is it okay if I follow you there? I'm not going to tell you how. I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's okay. You don't have to. No one has to follow me. If you want to, that's great. I appreciate all of the follows for sure. Let's get over here. Pop. All right, back to our farm. And we made a mistake there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And we made a mistake here. Yep, we could have left those, but it's not gonna hurt anything. All right, so we're gonna put walls. Let's start off with putting walls on the outside. And right now I don't have the music in my ear, but that's okay. We're gonna live without that for a second. Let's put. Oh my goodness, looky there. Dry Fighter 13. I bet is that you over there as well? Awesome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So let's get these blocks out. Can you make walls out of these? You can. Let's make sandstone walls. We'll get 36. That should get us a good start. And yeah, we're gonna have to kind of put up with these guys a little bit. Evander, access blocks your institution as an easier new review your new Twitch. Oh, okay. Oh, my mouse, my keyboard. There we go. We'll get those guys, and if we have any more of the little dudes spawn, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, we're going to put these walls on the outside, just like that. And we're going to go 3 high, just like that. And we're going to go all the way down. So we're going to have a little gap right here. That'll be okay. This is W-Man, you are. No worries. So yeah, even if you do fail, it's just an opportunity to do better the next time. You know, it does not mean that you're a bad person by any measure. It just doesn't work out sometimes, you know. Okay, all right, these guys are gonna give me some problems. We knew this going in. Oh my gosh, we're already out of blocks. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more blocks anyway. This is gonna be fun. So we went through 36 blocks and we didn't even get that side done. So let's get 2 stacks and let's put those inside there. That, bop, bop. Let's get that, bop, bop. That's 64. Let's see how far we get with this. Let's see how far. Maybe we get a long way. Maybe we don't. I do think we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yep, we're gonna do this. So we're actually technically going 4. Bushman Joe, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in to the live those many weeks ago, and I believe you were to the premiere of my my YouTube video a couple of days ago. Man, that was so cool. And if anybody has got a chance to, I would really appreciate. It's not required, it's not necessary, but if you can, I'm trying to grow my audience over on the YouTube. So, and I've released a couple of videos. One is on making the bone meal farm, and the other one is on decorating the bone meal farm, mainly the roof. But I would appreciate it if you want to follow over there. That would be so kind of you. All right, so what we're doing is we're going to put these up here like this. Bop, 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 bop. And the idea is that later on, we're going to have some snow blocks out here. I am doing great today. How are you? And the snow blocks are going to be on top of these pillars like that. And we'll put the snow blocks and then we'll take them away. Ominous, isn't he? He's ominous looking out there. Oh gosh, yeah. Goodness gracious, I am doing great today. It is a fantastic day. We're making some progress in the world. I'm excited about using some frog lights. I haven't used any of them and never used them before in a build, and so that's going to be cool in my book. And let's see here. Is he going to give me? He's going to hit me. I know it. I knew it. I knew he'd hit me. He's a jerk. Let's do that. God, they can jump high. There you go. Get down there. Pop. There we go. And messages. Let's see. Seth, what do you do in the stream? We're working on the Froglat farm today. Just gonna do a little building. Do a little story time here or there every now and then. Just talk to folks, enjoying. That's the whole goal of this stream. I was saying that on the way to the car. I was just like, you know, every time I have a stream, I always say, okay, what am I going to be working on the way here? And because I never think about what I'm going to do on the day. I think about what I'm going to do on the way, right? Because I stream from the shop. Already out. Okay, so 2 stacks got us around there. So another 2 stacks. Man, we are definitely going to need some more of this. Let's see. Do you want to come over here and fight me? Hiya! We got 4 of them, boys. Papa. Papa. Hiya. There you go. Maybe they'll make their way over here. I don't know. And if they do, they will meet their untimely demise. He's a big boy too. There you go. Smaller guys there. All right. And the smaller guys can hurt you too. But I'm not too worried about this. But yeah, that's the goal of today's stream, is just to chill out. We're going to have to get some more sandstone. That's just all. Oh, 22. So look at there. If I'm using the crafting table, if I do that, I don't think I get as many as when I do this. Yeah. Let's do that, and let's take half a stack, and let's do that, and let's see how far that gets us. Come over here and meet my friends. Yes, my friends would love to meet you. We've been excited. Look at them. They're all like, hey guy, come over here. Oh no, all the white frog, all the other color ones might not get them in time. Oh, they're getting close. So this is what we want. We want some frog lights. Oh, there we go. And we got another one. 2 green ones. Cool. Verdant frog lights. Perfect. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back and get some more of that sandstone. That's okay. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, that's the stream today. Just chilling out, building a little. Have some fun and chill out with the homies, y'all. We got to move the frogs inside here next. But I think, I want to. It's going to be kind of chaotic if I don't do. I think I'm going to do the snow first. Yeah, we're going to do the snow blocks first, and then we'll move the frogs inside here. If that makes any sense. Bop, bop, bop. Just to make life a little more interesting. And yeah, we missed this whole bottom layer on these, but we'll get there. So bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Now, we're going to space these one apart, just like that. And the snow blocks will go on top of these. Just like that. Snow blocks will be great because that will also damage the magma cubes. So we can get a good little chunk of these done. Now we're going to remove these from after we place the snow blocks. Vixby, what's up, man? How are you doing today? We are having a fantastic day indeed. This is our last stream of 2026. I'm kind of sad. I'm also very proud of myself. So I can say that. I can say that with all confidence that I'm very proud of myself. All right, so we didn't design the farm. It's the way how chunks are laid out. So we're going to leave this back wall. In fact, yeah, we're going to leave that back wall open like that. And then for the meantime, we'll just put these right here, right? Because we're going to take these down anyway. So that's not a big deal. Bop, bop, bop. All right, snow blocks go on top of these. So let's take these down with the right tool set. Oh, let's try that first. Okay, and we could take this down for right now. And bop, bop, bop. There we go. Go up one more. There we are. So now we can get up there. Awesome. Fun times. Snow blocks. Hopefully I got enough. I think so. Powdered snow. It's got to be powdered snow. We're going to have to go get some more. Yep. Which I don't remember where I got that powdered snow from. But we'll be okay. Let's get the powdered snow. What farm is this? We are making a frog lap farm. So we're going to crouch, shift, place, snow block, perfect. And so when when those guys are in that, right, the frogs aren't always going to be in it. You have to be in there for a long time before you start taking damage, right? The magma cubes will be able to take damage from that. We will if we stood in it for a long time. And just place, yeah, can place. And they're not a gravity block, so technically I can take that out. Okay, technically I could take that out. Pretty good efficiency on that. So they'll be able to do that, if that makes any sense. All right, so we'll put this up here, another snow block. Blah, blah, blah. And we're gonna need quite a few of them. But this. Okay. And what? Oh, I picked it up and I put it at the same time. Confusion happened to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's see. 1. And I didn't know how many I was going to use. I didn't know how big the farm was going to be. So I just grabbed some snow earlier. And this is all the snow block, all the powdered snow that I have. So, pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have to, we're going to have to go get some more snow. You know, they actually have snow farms, but it uses a lot of cauldrons. And we just don't have a lot of cauldrons. Okay, so we got 2 rows done. Okay, and now we can actually break these blocks. Gotta be careful not to hit the snow. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. And just like that. All right, perfect. So if magma cubes do spawn inside here, right, the magma cubes will run into these snow blocks, which they will start to take damage. Like I'm going to take damage here in just a second. Let's see if it happens. Yeah, see, I'll get cold, and now I'm going to start taking damage, right? And the more damage those dudes take, then the frogs will eat them when they get small. When they get small, they'll be on the floor and they won't take damage. I'm gonna need a lot more snow blocks. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 times 5 is 45. So I need a bunch more snow. Let's go get some more snow. We're gonna need a lot of buckets. We're gonna need at least we're gonna need a lot more buckets. And we'll probably put a chest down here. I gotta put 2 chests over there. Get lots of buckets. Let's do that. That's what's next. But you know, once the farm is up and running, we're gonna be really happy. Bop, bop, bop. Let's just put that down there and this inside there. We got these buckets right here. Yeah. Perfect. All right, so we got to go get some more snow. Well, first we're gonna need a lot of buckets. We're gonna need a lot of buckets. We'll go ahead and take a little bit of wood with us so that we can make a couple of chests, because I don't want to have to go. I mean, going back and forth would be great if I had an Electra. But we've decided to not do wings right now. Maybe later. Maybe later we'll do some wings. I believe snow is out there. So let's stop over here. Let's get some wood real fast. And make sure we can sleep real quick. Then we'll go get some more wood. Or then we'll go get some more snow. Do this. I'll take that with us. And we're gonna need a lot of buckets. So let's take this right now. How many buckets do we get with this? 21 buckets. 16 plus 16 is 36, 37, 38, 39. Let's just make another stack. Think of that. Lots of buckets indeed. Do this. Take another stack. Bop. All right. 16 to I think that'll be enough. That should be enough. Be fine. You know, let's do this. Take this, put it back up there, and let's see how far this gets us. Let's go. Is it sleep time? Yep, it's sleep time. So yeah, I had an amazing Christmas indeed. The wife completely surprised me with the microphone. She supports me. See, she supports me in my bad decision making. Let's see. Over here, that's right. This is the way to our ice farm, or to the snow. I made this pathway last time. It also happens to be the pathway for our nether fortress. It's leading to it, you know. Hopefully it'll get there. Uh-oh, got an alert. Let's see what the alert says. Ring a ding ding. Oh wow, somebody's making recordings. Awesome, thank you. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the big advantages over on the Purple app, is that you can actually do clips while you're live, which is kind of cool. People can do that. I've done it for some friends of mine, but haven't done it in a while. Oh, yep, that's why we brought wood. We brought wood. So let's get over here. If I remember correctly, we're going to be exiting this portal and we're going to be heading that way. That is where I broke my Silk Touch Efficiency 5 mending pickaxe last time. Dodge. Alright, so if I remember, I got lost last time and I ended up finding snow. Was really close by. Yeah, I think it was like right over here. Or actually it was back over here. Get over here. Yeah, sometimes I don't have all the, sometimes I like to play a little bit without the music on and stuff like that. So hopefully you are enjoying that jam. It's playing in the background. Last time we had to go a long way to actually get to snow, but ended up getting lost, and I found snow, I believe, that was really close by. At least I thought it was. It was on the other side of this maybe ridge of icebergs. Let's hope. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, we were over here sometime or another. Oh gosh, did I get lost again? I might have gotten lost again. We are heading, which way are we heading? We are heading south. So when we go back, we'll just go back north, pretty much in a straight line, I think. And we'll go from there. Ice is not on those. Or powdered snow is not on. It has to be on land. Oh, there it was. Burp. I see it in the distance. I think I do. This is the problem with not having my chunk rendering so fast. Yeah, there we go. Get that. Yeah. Give the boat. Boat, please. Thank you. We're gonna drown? No. Polar bear is nice. It's a nice polar bear. Not often you see those. Let's get up here. Squid, he's streaming again. Indeed, I am. We are streaming for a little while. A fantastic day indeed. And I could have swore I found says, what are you doing now? We got to get some powdered snow. We need lots of powdered snow. I think it's going to be over there. There we go. So that's what we're having to do. We need some powdered snow for our farm. And we're hoping that we're going to find some. It's either going to be up there, but one way or another, we'll find it. Vote. Let's see. Now, powdered snow does have a little bit of a different texture. And let's see if we have any up here. Rabbits. Wascally wabbits. It is a little hard to kind of distinguish in the very beginning. And but it's not inevitable. You can't miss it when you do find it. Oh, no. Please stay away from me. I did not know he was going to attack. Maybe powder snow over there. it is kind of lucky for you to get it and to find it, to be honest with you. It's not guaranteed to always be there, but I have always found it on land, so to speak. I never found it on the icebergs. And let's see here. I think, let's see, free cam. I don't see any. It just has a little bit of a different texture. Yeah, I don't see any over here. Can we look this far before it goes out on render? Cheating. Yep, it is cheating. 100%. I don't see any over here. Let's go over here anyway. Yeah, we need powdered snow for the frog light farm. Well, technically we don't have to have it. We could use an iron golem. And we are going to use an iron golem to kind of soften them up a little bit. Squid! What are you doing, man? Squid, thank you so much. That reminded me I need to put my ears back in. I had them turned off, and I just so happened to look over just at the right moment. Thank you so much for the SpongeBobs. I appreciate that, man. That is so kind. All right, what were we doing? Over here. I went the wrong way, didn't I? All right. It kind of does have a similar texture to that. No, last time I completely got turned around backwards and ended up getting lost. Took me forever to find my portal again. So we're going back south next time to get it. Getting powdered snow for the frog farm? Yes. That's the goal anyway. We're trying. We got to find the powdered snow first. That was the issue last time, was trying to find powdered snow. You missed story time. Oh, we'll do another story time. Speaking of which, bend over. What a great thing. Squid, did anything influence you to begin content creation? Yes, absolutely. I love watching a lot of, that'd be a great story time. Look, we've been here before. That'd be a great story time. So we can go ahead and do story time while we're searching for powdered snow. I've always enjoyed watching a lot of other content creators. Most notably, I liked enjoying watching, what's his name? Deadpine. At that time, Deadpine was, or he still streams. You know, don't misunderstand that. He still streams. But Deadpine was playing Vault Hunters, which is it was a series that was developed by one of the hermits, or the previous members of the hermits. He's not a hermit anymore, apparently. But it was Iskal85, and Iskal had made a skyblock version of his Vault Hunters, and I always got to play it with I'd always got to play with or I was able to play on just my laptop. I didn't have a big beefy PC I could play on because I was at the house, and I don't own a really big PC at the house. And so if I was going to play, I had to play on that, and I couldn't play Vault Hunters on the laptop very well because it was just a really heavy modded game. Oh no, it's going to be around here somewhere. It just tons of mods in it, and so that was the only way I could play, is by he came out with a version. He came out with a version that was Skyblock. I play on laptop, yeah. So they had a Skyblock version of Vault Hunters that you could actually play, and Deadpine had came up with the way of how you would get what's called a Vault Crystal or Vault Rocks and stuff like that. And he even though he was just an avid fan and a watcher of it, he came up with the way of getting it. And I always enjoyed watching his streams. You know, get it. Boots. I was making sure I didn't have like something crazy. Oh, there we go. So this is powdered snow. Okay, we'll just break that one. There we go. Let's sleep first, because it looks like it's going to be nighttime here pretty soon. We need a lot of this powdered snow. All right, we'll set our spawn here. So yeah, all this powdered snow we got to get. So we'll do this, and then we're going to go ahead and make a this right here, and we'll put that right there. Get this, pop, 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 pop. Just like that, and then we'll make a couple of chests. Perfect, because we're gonna probably need to come back here. Okay. Perfect. So anyway, he had made the method in which you would have get the vault rocks and stuff. And I've been watching his streams on trying to learn how to play sky vaults, but he plays sky blocks as well, which is something I always like to do. That was the only kind of modded thing I could really do on my laptop, and so that's what I was doing. I was watching his Let's Play kind of series on playing Vault Hunters, and that really he was a very encourageable person. Right, he was always uplifting, upbeat, outgoing, and he would interact with people while he was on his streams, and that's how I usually like to watch his content, was on his streams. And anyway, while he was encouraging, one day he was talking about his decision to play, his decision to stream and stuff like that, and he was just like, hey, you should really do it. It wasn't talking to me specifically. He was talking to everybody that was on the stream that day. Oh, look at there already. Okay, we'll have to get that one, hopefully. Go there, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. He was talking to everybody in the sense of, you can stream, you should stream kind of thing. And I found that very encouraging, that he would, be kind like that. I got one more. Let's get that one. There we go. We dropped a bucket down there. It'll be okay. We'll get it back. Put that one up there. Victoria, thank you so much for sharing the live. And I just noticed that sound come here and blah, blah, blah. Let's click back over to... Yeah, my Bluetooth even kicked off. Thank you so much for sharing live. I appreciate that. Let's see, show Bluetooth devices. We got to connect my earpods back up again because I'm missing notifications. There we go. Yay! And I got some music on. That's always nice. But yeah, that's who influenced me. That's who suggested that I continue forward with that process, and I have been doing it ever since then. And then, of course, Mumbo and Grian and all the other hermits, they are a huge inspiration to me as well, too. Oh, I already started to drop some blocks. Let's get those picked up. Yeah, I always thought it was funny how little... W story time. Yeah, I always thought it was interesting of how little some of the hermits actually kind of involve themselves in like how the game is played. You would think, right? You would think after this many years and stuff that they would, if I fall down there, we're going to be digging ourselves out. You would think that they would like know all the ins and outs of how to play the game and stuff like that. And they don't. And I love that about the hermits. I really do. Bop, bop, bop. Let's get those. We can make 2 more chests. Yep. Let's get 2 more going. Let's put them right here. Okay, and we're gonna need some more of this. Nope. Am I all out? Was that all the buckets? That's all the buckets. All right, so let's see. I can't pick their ender. Yeah, I can pick it up. So we'll do this. We'll use the ender chest. We'll put some. See, we don't need this there. We don't have to have that right now. We can put the bed out. We don't need that right now. The bundle, we can live without that. We can live without that. We don't need that right now. And we'll not need that right now. Okay. All right. We'll pick all that stuff back up. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is put this stuff here, put this stuff here, and we'll put them in both chests. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. You need shulkers, man. I know. This would be a great time to have shulkers. But we don't have that much to carry. Okay, so we'll get rid of... We don't need the logs right now. We can make one from one more. Anything else? I mean, technically, we could probably live without the scaffolding. We could get around without the boat. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 there. 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 40. We only needed that. Okay. So technically we're good. And I have another shulker. I have one of these at the other farm. I could technically, let's just do this. Let's get rid of this. Yep. We don't need the arrows. Let's use the right pickaxe. Okay. Pick that up. All right, we can at least take that back with us. Now, I have no spot for a bed. I got a bed with me. Okay, let's head back to home, which should be somewhere in this direction. Yeah, I believe so. There will be a day you'll place your last block. A day you log off from Minecraft for the last time. That is so true, Serious. I hope it's no time soon. Look how cool that is. I remember finding that last time. It's a floating village. It will be, you know. When I first got my kiddos, I actually didn't get to play Minecraft that much, and I always expected that I wasn't going to jump back on and play for quite some time after that. But so enjoy the moment. Absolutely, 100%. I agree with you. 100% there, bro, for sure. All right, so let's get back over here. It's showing a message from like 10 minutes ago. Is it really? I didn't know that. Let's see. By the way, you need to fix the chat for YouTube Shorts. For YouTube Shorts, it's showing a message like 10 minutes ago. I didn't know that. Yeah, YE on YT Shorts. Oh, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's lagged out just a minute. Who knows? I know sometimes, you know, I'm okay. Full disclosure, if anybody doesn't know already, I am not a professional streamer, not a professional content creator. I try my hardest to try to put good content out that people appreciate, and sometimes it works out great. Sometimes it's fantastic. Other times it's kind of a hodgepodge of craziness. So I do the best that I can, and I appreciate y'all working with me and understanding that I'm not that professional yet. Maybe one day, but right now, not so much. Do this now. Got to be careful. We need our boat. Yep, boat be good travel. Well, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you know, and I think that's important. It's just stop and look how amazing the world is, because it looks as I know could very well be the last time. You know, let's see. But you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Polar bear. We're gonna avoid him. We're gonna go this way. Holy smokes. Looky there. Serious. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Everybody, y'all. This is what I mean about I've enjoyed making content on this platform for so long. Folks like Asarius, right? Who just come in here and brighten my day up with a follow, who just want to chill out for a minute or two. They mean the world to me. They really, truly do, and I appreciate them. I hope they have a great day. Asarius, thank you. Let's see. I am kind of getting tired of having to get out of my boat so much, though. So let's hope this is we're on the path to finding our way to the larger ice ocean. Blah. Talk hard. And I want to say we're going to be this way, and then we'll head out that way. Would you ever make a server where you can play with more people? Ooh, that's a exceptional question. I did play on a server with more people. I played on the Runecraft Reborn server for quite some time, and I had a blast. It was so much fun, just chilling out with folks and hanging out with them, and I would absolutely do it again. They are shutting down that server. In fact, it should be closing down here in the next couple of days. Sad, but I have been told that they are going to, a couple of them are going to start their own server. So I don't want to spoil who or anything like I don't know what just happened there, but lag happened. Polar bear, stay away from him. All right, let's get out of the boat. Did not take me this long. I didn't pick the boat up. Ah, there we go. All right, let's just. If I get over in that ocean, it looks like a little bit. That looks cursed. Does that not look cursed? We're gonna go check that out. Come back around here. We gotta check that out. I don't know if that's for real or not. Wild lag spot. I know. I heard a notification go off on my computer. Yeah, man, that's scary. Let's go take a look at that. I don't know if that's for real or not. And I'm completely lost. I think the chunks start loading in. Ho ho ho! Baddie Santa Claus. Baddie. My wife's a baddie. I love her to death. Oh, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. Let's do that real quick. I do not want to be fighting stupid guys out here. So let's sleep real fast.